Hey guys, welcome to another battle vid. Now this one is between the Galaxy S20 FE, which was just announced, the S20 Ultra, the Note 20 Ultra, and the Z Fold 2. Actually, I recorded this earlier and I was going to drop it, but Samsung released the S20 FE, so I had to add it to the mix, right? Because this is all about gaming and speakers to find out the best of course, within the Galaxy or Samsung ecosystem. Now, the one thing that's common with all devices is that they all have a variant of the Snapdragon 865 processor, with, of course, the FE and the S20 Ultra having the 865, the Note 20 Ultra and the Z Fold 2 have the 865 Plus. In terms of RAM, they vary from between 6 to 12, depending on the device. The FE has either 6 or 8, then of course you go 12 and above with the Ultras and the Z Fold 2. Now, speakers, on the other hand though, you do have stereo speakers for all the devices, with the Z Fold 2 having a different type of stereo speakers. They have the same style bottom speaker on both the top and the bottom, which should give you more sound and also more oomph. So without wasting any more time, let's jump in and check out the speakers, and then we'll find out who has the best sounding audio with all the devices. So it seems it's pretty clear that the Z Fold 2 has the loudest sounding pair of speakers and also probably sounds the best. Now, they all have Dolby Atmos, it was all turned on, and I liked what the Z Fold 2 did in terms of audio with the speakers. I thought the S20 Ultra came in second, but I think the rest were all pretty close. And I was really impressed with the S20 FE as well and the Note 20 Ultra. Now, speaking of gaming, 865 processor, 865 Plus, how do they perform? Now, we know all devices have 120 Hz display, so taking a look at a game that takes advantage of course, that display, whether it's being on the Z Fold 2 inner display or any of the other devices. Now, Vainglory ran at 120 frames per second on the Z Fold 2, the Note 20 Ultra, and the Galaxy S20 Ultra, but on the Galaxy S20 FE, I wasn't able to have that experience, and I think that's just because the device isn't out yet and there was no update for it. So hopefully that will come soon. But again, the display does support it. We're able to get 120 frames per second. We're getting standard 60 frames per second, but that's just what happened. Now, when it came to, of course, some performance, we take a look at PUBG Mobile. Now, PUBG Mobile, all devices are running the latest update of PUBG and running at the highest settings, which is that, Ultra, Ultra HD, Ultra settings, which should give you some really big push in terms of graphical performance. And we saw that across the board. About 47 frames per second for all devices, be it the Z Fold 2 with A65 Plus, Note 20 Ultra, the S20 Ultra, or even the S20 FE. So same performance across the board. Now, when we switch it over, and we also gamed at just Smooth Extreme, they all went to 60 frames per second. So the performance is actually pretty similar across the board using, of course, any of these devices. Now, the one last thing we want to check out, of course, is heat dissipation. How much heat is given off on this device? Now, this is where I found things quite interesting. I'll start off with the hottest device, and that was the Galaxy S20 FE. Yeah, the FE ran the highest temperatures about 104 degrees while playing PUBG, and that's something that I found quite interesting. Samsung didn't mention any special cooling, so I can give them, a pass on that. While the Note 20 Ultra with the special cooling went up to 103 degrees. So that was quite interesting. I don't know if it's the copper cooling or it's a different one. I am not sure, but that's what I got with my readings while actually gaming on PUBG for roughly an hour or so on any of the devices. Now, the next was the S20 Ultra with about 98 to 99 degrees in terms of temperatures, and I was quite impressed to see those temperatures. And the Z Fold 2, yes, you know what? If you're going to be the most expensive device, have the best cooling possible. It was about 97 degrees. I was really happy to see that there, and I think it gives you a good idea, a good sense of what you're getting. So as we look at all the devices, they all perform really well in terms of gaming. They all have decent speakers, actually good speakers. The Z Fold 2 has the best sounding speakers, but gaming performance is the same across the board. While the S20 FE does have some really good solid game performance, but it also runs the hottest as well. Hopefully this gives you an idea of what type of Samsung device you have, and if you're looking to pick one up, what it actually gives you. If you're a gamer and you're thinking, look, I don't want to spend a lot of money, the S20 FE really hits the mark and wants to give you the same kind of performance. Just know that it's going to run a little warmer than its other counterparts. But hey, look, is $400 worth it? Hey, could be for you, and probably is for a lot of people. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Don't forget to like and share this video.